Hi viewers, how are you all? So myself Nagappa, you are watching Appa Chemistry classes. Our today's named reaction is Wurtz reaction, which is very important. We will study complete Wurtz reaction. What type of products are formed in Wurtz reaction? What are the exceptions which are present? What type of questions are asked from the Wurtz reaction? What are the different types of Wurtz reaction? Those all we are going to see in this case. By using this Wurtz reaction, we are going to prepare the hydrocarbon, saturated hydrocarbon. They are said to be what? Alkanes. Alkanes can be prepared by using this Wurtz reaction. Alkanes can be prepared by using Wurtz reaction. So till now, those who not subscribed, please do subscribe for daily videos. Let's get into the Wurtz reaction. What is Wurtz reaction here? When alkyl halides react with the sodium metal in presence of dry ether and forms the higher alkanes. That is what, say for example, here one carbon containing alkyl halide react with the sodium metal, will get the two number of carbon containing hydrocarbon. If two carbon containing alkyl halide react with sodium metal, will get the double number, that is 2 doubles 4. If it is 3 carbon containing alkyl halide on reaction with sodium metal in presence of dry ether, we will get the double of 3 carbon, that is 6 number of carbon containing hydrocarbon will get. Means what? By this Wurtz reaction, we will get the more quantity of hydrocarbon with even number. Okay na? Odd number containing alkanes also we are getting from the Wurtz reaction, but they are getting the what? Less percentage. Even number of carbon containing hydrocarbons are prepared, more quantity, more yield will be given by the even number of carbon containing hydrocarbons are prepared by using Wurtz reaction. Odd number of carbon containing hydrocarbons also prepared, but they give the what? Less quantity of yield. Is that clear? Now you see here, this is alkyl halide. When react with sodium metal in presence of dry ether, forms the higher alkane. Okay na? So that is what we are calling Wurtz reaction. Higher alkane in the sense more number of carbon containing alkane. Okay na? So it is also said to be hydrocarbons, that is alkanes are prepared in higher number, that is double the number of alkyl halides. Now here one alkyl group, these alkyl group may be same or different. Now first we will see the same type of alkyl group, after that later we will see. So by using this Wurtz reaction, we cannot prepare methane, which is most important. So which of the following reaction cannot be used for the preparation of methane? In that Wurtz reaction, by using Wurtz reaction, we cannot prepare the methane. It is not possible to prepare methane. Next, after that, by this method, symmetrical alkanes can be prepared in good yield, as well as the even number of carbon containing alkanes are prepared in good yield, but whereas odd number of carbon containing alkanes also prepared, but they gives the what? Less yield. Is that clear? Now we will see the mechanism of this Wurtz reaction. So which type of mechanism which follows, So it follows the free radical mechanism. It follows free radical mechanism. Free radical mechanism. Now here, what is the role of that sodium metal? Here dry ether, why we have to take dry ether, why not wet ether? If you take wet ether, what happens? The sodium metal react with moisture and it gives the water, it gives the flame. So for that reason we have to take the dry ether. Now you see in this case what happens? Whatever the sodium is there, that sodium loses the electron, 2 moles of sodium loses the 2 electron and gives the water 2 Na plus 2 electrons. We are taking the water 2 moles of sodium atom, this 2 moles of sodium and these 2 halogens are removed as 2 sodium halides. Now you see in this case, whenever the sodium loses the electron, we are getting sodium ion. Now this alkyl halide is there. This alkyl halide, so this halogen is more electronegative than alkyl group carbon. So then what happens? Alkyl will get the positive charge, halogen we are getting negative charge. That negative sodium will be lost as what? 2 sodium halides. And whatever the electrons are left over, these alkyl groups are left over. This alkyl group react with, this electron is attacked on this alkyl group because this alkyl is what? Electron deficient one. when this electron is accepted by this deficient alkyl group, alkyl carbocation, then what happens? Only electron means only one electron is there, one radical. If it is two alkyl groups are combined with two electrons, then we will get the what? Two radicals. These two radicals, this is one radical, this is another radical. Radical in the sense are one electron containing species are called radicals. Now in between these two radicals, chemical bond formation takes place. So what happens? Whenever these alkyl radicals are react, then what happens? We are getting the higher alkanes. So as well as 2Na plus 2X minus, we will get the 2NaX. That is what one of the free radical mechanism. It also follows the anion mechanism. That anion mechanism is not that much important. So you remember this free radical mechanism. Is that clear? So that is what Wurtz reaction. Now we will see these different types of example here in Wurtz reaction. We are taking methyl chloride. Methyl chloride when react with 2 moles of sodium. 2 moles of methyl chloride react with 2 moles of sodium. Then these 2 chlorines and these 2 sodiums are removed as what? 2 moles of sodium chloride. And we are getting methane. Methane radical, methane radical. These two radicals we are getting. So in between those two, bond formation takes place. We are getting the ethane. Now in alkyl halide, only one carbon is there. It is becomes what? Double. Okay na? So similarly you can take ethyl chloride, C2H5Cl. Whenever it react with 2 moles of sodium and 2 moles of ethyl chloride in presence of dry ether. So in presence of dry ether, then what happens? These 2 sodiums, 2 chlorides are removed. Then we are getting the butane. It is what? Butane. Butane contain C4H10. Is that clear? So here C2H5, double the C2H5, that is C4H10. Is that clear? Now which alkyl halide gives when it is react with sodium metal in presence of dry ether, which gives the what? This compound. Which alkyl halide will give that compound? Okay na? At that condition, what you have to do? You have to see here symmetrical breakage you do. Okay na? So there are so many possible laws there, but in a Wurtz reaction, which is major product, symmetrical alkanes will be formed is more major product. Now total number of carbons are 6 carbon. Those 6 carbons are, now this is carbon, this is carbon. Whenever you are breaking this bond, then what happens? We are getting the equal parts, that is symmetrical breakage. We are getting the 2 radicals. This is one radical, this is another radical. Okay, so these 2 radicals are combined with halogen. These 2 radicals are combined with halogen and 2 moles of sodium metal. These are removed as 2NaX. In between these 2 radicals, what happens? We are getting the hydrocarbon. That is which alkyl halide it is? So that is 2 moles of isopropyl chloride. Whenever it reacts with 2 moles of sodium metal in presence of dry ether, we are getting that product. Is that clear? Next we will see some more example here. Next you see here. So what is the question here? Ethyl chloride when it is react with sodium metal in presence of dry ether, A is the product. That A cannot be, they are saying. So which cannot be the A? Now in this case what happens? Ethyl chloride on reaction with sodium metal, 2 moles of chlorine, 2 moles of sodium will be lost as 2 moles of NaCl. Then what is left over? We are going to get butane. That is C4H10 we are getting. C4H10. That is what here C4H10. 4 carbon containing. This one is correct. But they are saying cannot be. So it can be. Possibility is there. So it cannot form the water propane. You see here water 3 carbon containing one. CH3, CH2, CH3. It is not possible. What about these? Whether these are possible or not? Once you see in the mechanism what happens, we are going to get ethyl radicals we are getting. Is it or not? 2 moles of ethyl radical we are getting. C2H5 radical, C2H5 radical. Now here one of the radical. Now just I am writing as structurally, that is CH3. Here I am taking a CH2 radical. That radical I am taking here. And one hydrogen I am here writing. So 2 carbon C2H5. One radical, C2H5 radical. This hydrogen is shifted to this carbon. Hydrogen radical with the radical. That is what I am taking. Hydrogen radical is shifted to this one. Then what happens here? One radical is left over. This radical and this radical combine to form the what? Double bond here. That is CH2 double bond CH2. That is ethene we are getting. This hydrogen radical is attacking here. This hydrogen radical and this ethyl radical will form and will form the what? Ethane. That is ethane and ethene also formed. Okay, now these two are formed. So which one is not able to form here? Propane cannot be formed in this reaction. In the starting of the Wurtz reaction only I told you that by Wurtz reaction we will get the even number of carbon containing hydrocarbon. Alkanes will be prepared by even number of carbon containing, double the number of alkyl halide. Now you can see here in this case, you break here radical, 2 moles of radical. That is, this is what final product whenever it react with sodium metal. So cyclohexane, you break this one. So 2 moles, no, 2 radicals. This is one radical of cyclohexane. This is another radical of cyclohexane. These two will form the water bond. It is bicyclic compound, not bicyclic, it is a cyclohexane. 2 cyclohexane rings are fused with a CC bond. Now similarly, which of the following cannot be prepared, can be prepared by Wurtz reaction and has a good yield? So this all can be prepared by using the Wurtz reaction, but which is forms the good yield? Good yield means what? It should be even number of carbon. If you want to form the good yield means it should be even number of carbon, even carbons, as well as it should be symmetrical. It should be symmetrical and it should have the what? Even number of carbon. Those two conditions should satisfy. Now you see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 carbons and it has the what? Symmetrical breakage. So you will get the what? This compound will be formed in good yield. Now this one, is it having symmetrical? How many carbons you count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 carbons are there, even number of carbon, but it is not having symmetry. Now you see here, if you break here, are you getting same 2 pieces of hydrocarbon? No, you are not getting. If you are breaking here, are you getting 2 same pieces of hydrocarbon? No, you are not getting. So it is an unsymmetrical one. So will not give the good yield. You take this one is also not give the good yield. But whereas butane can be breaked here. So what happens? Ethane, 2 hydrocarbons we are getting with the symmetrical breakage and 4 number of carbon even, and as well as it is a symmetrical one. In this case what happens? We should not break between these 2 carbon atoms. Okay, now that is the wrong symmetry. Now we have to break the what? In between the carbon atom. Okay, now plane is present in between these 2 carbon atom. Then we are not getting the what? Symmetrical. So it is also not from the good yield in case of Wurtz reaction. Is that clear? So next we will see the cross Wurtz reaction. Till now we had seen the same type of alkyl halide we had taken. 2 moles of same type of alkyl halide. But whereas here 2 different alkyl halide we are taking. That is methyl halide and ethyl chloride. Then what are the products we are getting? What product we will get? Total of 3 products we will get. You see, first product is what? CH3. That is this methyl radical. Here the radicals are formed so many number. Okay, now here methyl radicals are formed more number. Then one methyl radical combined with another methyl radical, we are getting ethane. So this is ethyl radical. One ethyl radical combined with another ethyl radical, we are getting C2H5. That is C4H10 we are getting, and also we are getting the what? C2H5 radical combined with the CH3 radical. So we are getting the what? Propane, we are getting butane, we are getting ethane. So total of how many product we are getting? Total of 3 products we are getting. Out of those 3 products, which is the major product? It should be even number of carbon containing one, as well as it should has the what? Symmetry in nature. Now this one is having the symmetry, this is also having symmetry, but it is not having symmetry. it forms the what less percentage yield. So in cross-Wurtz reaction, total of how many products you are getting? Total 3 products. So estimated product will be what? 3 products. But out of 3 products, symmetrical hydrocarbons are more percentage will get. Is that clear? That is what we are calling cross-Wurtz reaction. You can take the different types of example for the cross-Wurtz reaction. Now we are going to see the intramolecular Wurtz reaction. Intramolecular Wurtz reaction. So within the molecule, Wurtz reaction takes place. Intramolecular Wurtz reaction. Now within the molecule means only one molecule will take that react with sodium metal in presence of dry ether. You can take this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bromine. Okay, whenever it react with 2 moles of sodium metal in presence of dry ether, then what happens? This 2 moles of sodium, 2 moles of bromine will be break, and we are getting the 5-membered ring we are getting. So it is within the molecule the Wurtz reaction is taking place. So it is said to be intramolecular Wurtz reaction. Is that clear? So next is what? One more example also you can take here. This is what? Chlorine. This is bromine. Whenever it react with 2 moles of sodium metal in presence of dry ether, so then what happens? It forms the what? 2 radicals. Here how it is, we are getting the radicals on this first carbon and fifth carbon. Those 2 are joined, then we are getting pentane, cyclopentane. In this case what happens? Here one radical we are getting, here one radical. These 2 radicals will be combined. This bromine and this chlorine will be removed as sodium bromide and sodium chloride. Then we are getting the bicyclo compound. This is bicyclo compound. Bicyclo 1,1,0 butane. Okay, plus NaBr plus NaCl we are getting. Is that clear? That is cross-Wurtz reaction. That is intramolecular Wurtz reaction, cross-Wurtz reaction. Next we are going to see the Wurtz-Fittig and Fittig reaction. Yeah, next is Wurtz-Fittig reaction. In Wurtz-Fittig reaction what happens? We are taking the different one. That is one alkyl halide we are taking, one aryl halide we are taking. One alkyl halide and one aryl halide. Both are reacting with sodium metal in presence of dry ether. In presence of dry ether we are getting the alkyl benzene we are getting. That is methyl benzene. It is also called toluene. Are we getting only methyl benzene? No. We are getting the what? Ethane also. That is CH3. As well as we are getting the biphenyl compound also we are getting. We are getting the biphenyl compound along with this methyl benzene. We are getting the 3 compound in case of Wurtz-Fittig reaction. What is meant by Wurtz-Fittig reaction here? One alkyl halide, one aryl halide. Both will react with sodium metal in presence of dry ether. We are getting the alkyl aryl compound. Such type of reactions are said to be Wurtz reaction. Next is what? Fittig reaction. What is meant by Fittig reaction here? So only aryl halides are involved in the Wurtz reaction. That is only aryl halide. That is chlorobenzene. 2 moles of chlorobenzene react with 2 moles of sodium metal in presence of dry ether, forms the biphenyl compound. Is that clear? This is called what? A Fittig reaction. Now under the same category of this Wurtz reaction, we have 2 more reactions under the same category. That is Franklin reaction and Ullmann synthesis. Now you see this Franklin reaction and Wurtz reaction, what is the difference here? In place of sodium metal, we are using here what? Zinc metal. We are using what? Zinc metal in place of sodium here. So that is only the difference. And one more difference is what? By using Wurtz reaction, we can prepare aliphatic hydrocarbons as well as aromatic hydrocarbon. But whereas by using Franklin reaction, we can prepare only aliphatic hydrocarbon. Aliphatic saturated hydrocarbons, that is alkanes only prepared. Now you see here 2 moles of alkyl halide react with zinc metal in presence of dry ether. We are getting the higher alkane, that is ethane we are getting, and plus ZnCl2. That is what we are calling Franklin reaction. Franklin reaction is also comes under free radical mechanism, which also follows the free radical mechanism only, which gives out the 2 electrons. Those 2 electrons are gained by each methyl group. That methyl radical you will get, here also methyl radical, both will combine to give the ethane. Next, one more is there, which is comes under this Wurtz reaction only, Wurtz reaction category only. That is iodobenzene. This is iodobenzene. That iodobenzene is heated with copper powder. Okay, is heated with copper powder. Then we are getting the biphenyl. We are getting biphenyl compound. We are getting this biphenyl. We are getting. So by using this Ullmann synthesis, we can get the biphenyl only by taking iodobenzene. Only iodobenzene gives the what biphenyl in this Ullmann synthesis. This is what a complete Wurtz reaction with all exceptions we had seen. So I hope so you have learned something new information from the Wurtz reaction. So you will never miss even a single question from this Wurtz reaction if you watch till the end without any skipping. Okay, thank you. Have a nice day. Keep watching for more named reactions.